No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Mike Montgomery is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
Here's David Freese to stand in. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, 1 for 4.
Hey, we got no outs.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jung-Ho Kang.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Russell.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Addison Russell. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Addison
into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Freeze with it over at third. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Freese.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Still tied 1 apiece.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 1 for 2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back, still ranging back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center. Left for the Cubs. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Marte is digging for home. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Well, that's a huge base hit.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Juan Nicasio claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tony Watson closes the door for the...
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates allowed 5 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-2. The Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 12-6. In other Yankees news, starting pitcher John Neese is currently listed as day-to-day. He's said to be dealing with elbow inflammation. The Brewers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-0. The Friars beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-2. The New York Mets combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-1. The Nationals put together 10 hits total as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 4-3. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-1. Also from the boys in blue, center fielder number 37 is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a blister on his finger. The San Francisco Giants swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-0. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-1. The Boston Red Sox defeated the Rays in extra innings 2-1. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-2. The Kansas City Royals defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. In more Halos news, relief pitcher Kirby Yates will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He is dealing with a sprained neck. The Minnesota Twins total 11 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-2. Dallas Keuchel fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs as the Astros downed Oakland 1-0. The win was their 6th in a row. Also out of Oakland, center fielder Rajai Davis will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He is dealing with a bruised arm. The Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-1. In other Mariners news, catcher Carlos Ruiz is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He is said to be dealing with shoulder soreness. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Fielder, number 42.
Hey, we got no one.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
That stuff right here.
And another foul ball. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
His history with Jake Arrieta, he's got 5 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Swinging a soft liner, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Batting 4th.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo is over.
Got it. Mine. I got it.
And the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Garrett Cole gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game.
Hey,
keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Leading off for the Pirates,
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Schwarber has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's John Jaso now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Down the first base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
batting 7, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tap fouled at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Settling in now, Jake Arrieta. He, of course, no slouch at the plate as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. And, Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
Here's another 0-2. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Polanco comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Francisco Cervelli.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Bryant is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So coming to the plate, Garrett Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marte.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates nothing. Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Gregory Polanco.
Hey, we got no one here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jung-Ho Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order.
Ouch, that one hit him. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping up now, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, we got two.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They trail here. Ready for another chance? Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, John Jaso. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And he struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Phil Gosselin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cervelli.
Right there for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and it just kept running away.
Hey, we got 2 here.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but I have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Garrett Cole. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 2-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Here we go, guys.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Get in right now.
Here's Starling Marte. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Here's Gregory Polanco. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Gregory Polanco.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jung Ho Gung.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Andrew McCutchen.
In there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Go, boys.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Jay. He gets there, and that's the second out. Josh Harrison stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Josh Harrison.
Here's the slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet. Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game. Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Jake Arrieta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Polanco over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's John Jaso now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay giving chase. He's got it one away. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Phil Gosselin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw won't get him. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. David Freese will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he's just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
That misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, come on now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
1 out, nobody on. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box, Jung-Ho Kang, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Wade Davis comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Wade Davis.
Another one sent foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well. That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hayward over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Jake Arrieta notches his third win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. In the National League Central, the Cubs launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-0. The Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-3. The Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-2. The Padres total 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Mets pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-0. The Washington Nationals allowed 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. The Diamondbacks sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 7-6. Also from the boys in blue, Sergio Romo reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. The Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-3. The Toronto Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 6-4. In other Orioles news, third baseman Manny Machado will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's dealing with tightness in his forearm. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 6-2. The win was their 7th in a row. Also from Boston, starting pitcher Chris Sale is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a bruised hand. In more news from Tampa Bay, shortstop Matt Duffy is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's said to be dealing with a sprained knee. The Detroit Tigers beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-6. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. Also from Kansas City, right fielder Jorge Soler will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's said to be dealing with a bruised shin. The Minnesota Twins amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Houston Astros hit 3 long balls as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-6. It was their 7th straight victory. The Texas Rangers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-6. In other Mariners news, center fielder Jared Dyson will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with a strained bicep. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And the thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in, really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Going up there. Clutch up. Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot right here.
Hey,
2
right
runners
guy, right
on.
place. Nobody
You got an
gets it.
0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase the chance to strand it.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A 2-0 finish today. Wade LeBlanc claims the win out of the pen.